I don't know how people say you want to go through some school, a formal education to learn how to. It doesn't work that way. Because most of the time the books you read will never tell you the downsides of it. For example, me and my colleagues, we left the office at about 3 a.m. this morning. Well, it's like a routine period for us because we understand that we're in a phase where we need to rapidly build up capacity and we just have to do it ourselves. We can't afford to say there is no light and use it as an excuse. We can't afford to say that there's only 8 hours in a day. You can't afford. If you're going to be a successful entrepreneur, you got to be able, the thing has to be bigger than you. If you wake me up any day, I'll still do that same thing.
It just comes naturally.
I'm just going to do it. And I'm going to be calling, making calls. I just can't stop. Look, look, if you put me in prison and give me a laptop, I will run the company. Look, I don't get into languages or cliches. For me, I shoot straight. The only essential ingredient for me is discipline. Every other thing, attitude. Look, you have a kid to feed. You have a rent to pay. Does anybody have to teach you that you have to wake up the next morning and go out and go put something on the table? It's called responsibility. And to sustain that responsibility, you have to have discipline. In the history of this country, we were known very proud people. When they call a person by a name, they used to call them by the trade they did. Or they you know, Agbeto, Erinwole. Yeah, they used to call us by what we do. And so people wear it as an identity. When we were farmers, we used to do things very well. Nowadays, people just wear it because we want to impress. It's how you look. It's what you get. And we don't even have any substance. Most of all the businesses young men are doing is just what you call, they're not sustainable. This month they're doing this, the next month they're going to something. Let's call it what it is. Everybody is hustling. I used to hustle as well because you have to hustle. Because that's what they tell you in Lagos. But at some point, you must transit. Because there must be something that you can do. Nobody bothers to go to driving school to do anything. They just go ahead and then you pay money and then collect it. But guess what? In the age of technology now, we can do driving tests. Nobody, have you read the highway code? Nobody remembers there used to be a highway code in this country anymore. But what? We can do it online. You go there and you do your driving test online. It's simple. All over the world, on your phone, whatever, you do it online. And then they'll tell you to go to the Federal Road Safety Corps to do your physical. Can somebody just sit down and provide a solution? You say, look, the best place to be is in this country because it has so much problems. Where there is problem, there is money. Because somebody needs a solution. We have our what we call policies on ethics, politics, policies on bills, which one we will do for free. And so we had our marketing known that there will be what you call loss leaders in terms of our businesses. So rather than spend money on advertising and putting it in papers, we took a position whereby we would consider those services as part of the marketing cost. So rather than go, so in working for you, which we should have charged you, we do it free because we needed to have an opportunity to demonstrate competence to you because you wouldn't know whether we were competent. So we would rather do it free, at least knowing fully that you will pass it on. So we took a decision that our business model will be based on referrals.